Great. All right. Thank you, everybody. Questions for our student athletes? We'll start with Justin.
Dom, what are your early impressions of Prince?
Dog, just a dog. Bro. He came in here to work, put his head down, just like everybody else. You don't really see that out of a lot of freshmen around the country. So he's really coming in here and just making his mark.
Prince, what has it been like for you to be here and be a part of the program?
Man, it's just nothing but a blessing for me just being able to come be a part of the program. And as Dom said, just put my head down and work and get to learn from a lot of the older guys.
So can you tell us about your football background, Prince, how you fell in love with the game and how you started playing?
Man, I would say that's a long but short story. Just a kid, watched football a lot, grew up on it my whole life as well. And then, just fell in love with the game, especially just the contact part as well. Just getting to watch a lot of my older cousins play and then, getting the chance to play in high school and then, eventually getting the opportunity to come here and play besides Dom.
And I think Danny Gonzalez was saying that I think your sister's playing flag football.
Yes, sir.
At a call somewhere. What school is she playing at, and what's it been like for you to watch her football path?
Man, yes, yeah, she is playing flag football. I would say I'm the better athlete, but she definitely the better athlete out of both of us. I forgot the name of her school that she's going to, but it's a community college in California for flag football. And, it's just been nothing but a blessing getting to watch my little sister, just ball out on the offensive side of the ball.
David and then Brian.
Prince, we're seeing some really impressive young freshman defensive line. You, Kaisi, Keatron. What have you seen from this group so far as you guys have come in here and kind of really established yourselves in these first 5 days?
Man, it's been nothing but exciting, especially being beside Kaisi and Keatron and along our other freshmen. One thing I can say is that we're a hungry group of boys and we're just looking to work.
Brian and then Justin.
Dom, whenever we talk to Coach Gonzalez about the success of last season, he's always quick to point out that the run defense was not what he wanted. Why do you think it struggled at times last year, and what have you guys done to address that?
I just think we weren't red line. Whatever games he was talking about or wherever he was talking about, we just weren't red line. But the past is the past. We just got to learn from what happened in the past and just move on from it. That's it.
Justin and then Nathaniel.
So quarterback runs also played into that against BYU, against Houston, but then you guys turned things around in the second half of the season. What adjustments did you guys make that prevented some of those quarterback runs?
We just leaned on each other, went in the locker room, and just put life into each other, spoke life into each other. Like I said, coaches, they can't play, so it's all on the players. When we get out there, so we have no one else to lean on but each other. Knowing that all 11 guys that's out there, whoever it may be, we already know they're ready to rock and roll.
And Prince, you had offers from a lot of other schools. Why was Arizona the school that you wanted to play for?
All right, one thing I would say, it's the people. The people in the building. The building and stuff is all cool and whatnot, but the people in the building is what makes the program. And I say a lot of the people here stuck out to me and made me feel like family here.
And how's it been like learning from Coach Joe? What are some of the things you've taken away from him?
It's been nothing but a blessing getting to learn from a man such as himself and along with Coach Palmer, just a lot of knowledge in both of those two and just getting the chance to learn a lot of their game from when they used to play, from players they used to coach, and then getting to learn from current guys like Dom and Trey.
Nathaniel and then David.
Yeah, for Dom, plenty of new guys as well as the veterans as well. Just your thoughts on the overall depth of the defensive line, how that plays an advantage, how it's going to help you out throughout the season.
Oh, I think it's great. I think that we have a good mix of newer guys and then guys who have played a lot of ball. So being able to help each other. Like I said, we got some hungry freshmen coming in ready to play. So they've been doing their thing, and we're just gonna keep doing that. I think the depth part, it's great. Being able to have a good set of guys who can really go.
Our last two will be David and then Justin.
Prince, what's the story of why your parents named you Prince?
That's a funny question. Everybody thinks it's some miraculous story, but all in all, it's just my dad said, he's the king of the household, so he got to have his prince ready.
We'll finish up with Justin.
And then you played at Bishop Gorman, right?
Yes, sir.
What was it like being a part of a national powerhouse program?
Man, it's definitely a blessing being over there as well in Las Vegas. And then, getting to learn from a lot of the coaches over there who have a lot of NFL background over there, just instilling in us a lot of stuff that you're going to see in college, a lot of stuff that like holding yourself accountable, working hard as well, and then at times as well, just being prepared for the day.
Did playing in a program like that help you transition here?
I would definitely say, gave me a good foundation from being at a school like that, Bishop Gorman, not only athletically, but academically as well, and just building my character as a person.
Don, when you were at Long Beach Poly, did that program kind of help you transition to what you're experiencing at Arizona?
Yeah. I mean, obviously you can't you can't compare and contrast though, because I mean, high school and college, high school and college are very different. But I did have a really good coach and a lot of good players over there who were like hungry, just ready to work, just like you said. And we had a couple guys who had like offers, scholarship offers. It was like me, Dalen Austin, who's with us now, which is crazy. Other guys like Dylan Williams, he had Oregon, a whole bunch of big powerhouse offers as well. So just it was really cool. It was a really cool experience over there.
Dom, I'm doing a kind of like a collection of Noah Fafita stories. A lot of people are sharing their favorite on or off the field story. Do you have one memory that comes to mind when you think about Noah?
I would just say like he's the same guy every day, and it's hard to be the same guy every day. Coach Joe always says like, you don't want to be a yo-yo. You want to be up here one day, down here another day. You want to stay even. You want to be even. And that guy right there is a perfect example of that. So that's kind of a day-to-day thing. So that's really it.
All right, thank you, everybody.
Thanks, fellas. Appreciate you.
Thank
You guys.